Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In War of the Visions, let's have a look at number 12 of the Earth Selection Quests. This is the EX stage, and we can see up there at the top recommended unit strength is level 115, so it's definitely getting more difficult. And unlike the previous video, this is definitely not an all missions clear video. I'll call this my first time clear video. But a lot of the equipment is pretty similar to what I had before. For Etua, I gave her the Monk subjob so that she has more types of attacks. Mont, he still has the Paladin subjob. For Durando, I gave him the Gunner subjob because I want him to use leg aim. You could also use Mustadio in place of him. And then Muraga, I gave him the Ninja subjob so he has a typeless attack. There are some enemies that have like strong slash resistance. And then on Tsubayaki, I gave her the Red Mage subjob for the jamming thrust. Okay, let's head in. Missions here, let's see. Take down 3 guys at once, and then take 3 or fewer hits. So yeah, once you get like 4 hits on your guys, then you know that you failed, so you can kind of give up on the other missions. Alright, but starting position, let's put Muraga and Durando on the right. And Durando, I try to give him some speed as well. I think he has the Odin Esper. Alright, but let's use Doton here. This is the guy that has the slash resistance. And then I want to get rid of that archer since he can hit us from there. People like the floaty ball and then the mind flare and the Marlborough. They have all pretty short range attacks. But the archers, of course, they can reach from far away. I'm considering using the Hadoken here to get rid of that archer. But I was afraid that the floaty ball was going to be able to hit her the next turn, so let's return to where we were and then just use the AP refresh there. Okay, and then Durando, he's going to use a leg aim, and then both the Mind Flayer and the Floater Ball and the Marlborough, they are all weak to leg aim, so since they have the short range attacks, if we can keep them away from us, that will mean less attacks, and then that will mean it'll be easier to clear that mission of 3 or fewer hits. Alright, and then just to help even more, we'll use Stone Throw on the Marlborough. Slow down his speed, slow down his move, rather. And Tsubayaki will jump up there, use the jamming thrust. And we'll get rid of the other archer, hopefully. Okay, great, got the critical hit. That's part of the reason why I gave the Shinra Bangle to Muraga, so that he can get the critical hit. I got the feeling from doing the original 1 through 10 Earth Selection quests, and I'm getting the feeling again here. Etua is kind of weak as far as damage. She's a utility character, really. Might be good for evade, however. I did try to give her some evade stuff, but oftentimes in PvE, the accuracy of everybody is so high that evade's not really going to work. Okay, let's park her up here. We'll just use store or charge or whatever it is. Okay, there I wasn't able to get the leg aim on the floaty ball fast enough, so he hit us with the Doom. And I think at this point I've given up on clearing that mission of the 3 or fewer hits. And so I will give up on all of the missions except for take down 3 guys at once. I can still get the books for doing that. Okay, but leg aim on this Mind Flayer. I figure he's going to act next, rather than the floaty ball. Mont has the Paralyze. Alright, we'll use Jamming Thrust here for some damage. with Muraga, let's see if we can take down the Marlborough here. Maybe I'll pick the one with the lowest AP cost. And then I'm attempting level 13, but it's been tough. I can get all the way to the end, but it becomes like a damage race versus the Doom status from the final boss, Lich, and I am not making it. I think I need to chain him down, but I'm having trouble. I think one thing that has made selection quests in War of the Visions so challenging for me is I can't really get my head around the fact that these are really puzzles. If you think back to like Final Fantasy Tactics or Tactics Ogre, you can just kind of go into a stage blind and sort of wing it and then maybe get the win. But for War of the Visions, it's much more specific what you need to be doing and in what order and like where you need to stand and stuff. And I've been just winging it basically. It's kind of similar to Final Fantasy Brave Exvius compared to console games where you are, you know, facing to the left and the enemies are facing to the right and you take turns. But those are puzzles as well. You have to do the right things in the right order in order to get the clear. And my mind is still not there yet with War of the Visions. But playing these selection quests here has kind of woken me up to that fact. Alright, leg aim there on Floaty Ball. We're looking at jamming thrust damage here. Looking at the range I can get as well. Alright, that looks good. And then the Mind Flayers, they will hit us with poison. Etua, she does have the status effect, recovery. Alright, we'll use Bells on Muraga. I've been very slow with playing the selection quests overall. I think I've only gotten the clears of half the characters, all the way through 10. But in the coming year, I kind of have a goal maybe to do them all, just because I do enjoy playing them. It might come down to the weapons though, like the lightning character of Verone. The character itself doesn't interest me very much, but if her spear is very good, that might motivate me to go through the quests. And that's part of the reason why these EX stages are so brilliant, because they add to the to what you get back for investing in these MR and lower rarity units. But yeah, lots of interesting things coming up the coming year. What's going to happen after all of the elements get the EX stages for selection quests? What's going to happen after all of the EX awakenings happen in January? What's going to happen after everybody gets their second mastery ability? What's going to happen after the release of Our Storia? How is the Crystal Fest banner going to work? So yeah, might be seeing a lot of changes, a lot of new stuff. Okay, here we have the three guys that came out at once. The two generic guys, and then Iridira. And then this is my best chance to take down three guys in one attack, so I am looking at my options. Ildira, she has kind of the most HP, the most defense, so we'll soften her up here with Mont. We'll use Breakdown. I think that breaks attack and magic. And then the Esper from Tsubayaki, that's not too strong. I can use Stonra. That's decently strong. So let's cast that. Alright, here's an AoE poison from the Mind Flayer. And then with Etua here, let's see if we can take down 3 guys. Not quite. So let's soften up Ildira a little bit more. We'll hit her with a Hadouken. Okay, great. Now it's a matter if I can get them before they start moving around. Oh, there goes Durando. He got hit with the Doom. Alright, but here comes Muraga. He's got the Golem summon all set. And that'll do it. So let's summon Golem. Okay, so with that, we got the most important mission. We'll get the books. Alright, now it's just us, and then a couple of guys. Durando, he already went down, so we're not going to get the no KOs mission, so I don't care too much about that for the rest of the fight. In fact, you know what, let's just speed through the rest of the fight, since it'll just be me doing damage to guys without too much thought. Okay, finally, regular attack from Tsubayaki, take down the Mind Flayer. Okay, so that was my first time clear of number 12 of the Earth Selection Quest. Hopefully I can get the clear of 13, it's pretty tough. Alright, thanks for watching and we'll see you again. Take care.